Hey guys, Mitchell Graves back again with part 2 of the Judgment-free zone. And yesterday I spoke about not accepting the judgment of others and how to stop accepting the judgment of others. And today I want to talk about the most insidious form of judgment, and that is judging yourself, and how to free yourself from your own self-judgment, from your own self-condemnation. And like a lot of us, like a lot of you, like a lot of all of us really, I've been a victim of that in different areas of my life as well. One in particular was in my area of my business, and so my online business. And for the longest time, I thought that I had a problem focusing. I thought that I had a problem with discipline. I thought I had a problem with execution. And I would always tell myself, I always have a problem with these things. And guess what? I always did have a problem with those things, until one day I sat down and I was able to get my work done, focused and executed with no problem, because I created a situation. And I stopped telling myself those negative messages. And see, I was holding myself to such a high standard, I wasn't giving myself any room for error. Failure, I identified with failure instead of learning from my failure. And so if you're the type of person who's saying, I always struggle with my weight, or I've always had a problem with my weight, or I always gain these 5 or 10 pounds back, or I don't enjoy exercising, or something along those lines, listen to the word always. Listen to the word should. And what kind of messages are you speaking to yourself? Those messages that you're speaking to yourself, those self-imposed limitations are what's really holding you back. That's why I said this is the most insidious form of judgment, because it's internal. And so whether you've accepted that from somebody else or you've begun telling yourself that, today, I'm telling you right now, you can stop telling yourself that. You can change those messages. You can replace that always negative affirmation. That's what you're doing, whether you know it or not, with an always positive affirmation. And at first it's going to feel inauthentic. It's going to feel like it's not real. But over time, your mind and your body will begin to believe the positive message just as you already believe the negative message. I have a saying about limits. I say that limits are illusions of our mind placed on us by our mind to keep us safe. Limits are illusions. So that's really what a breakthrough means. A breakthrough means breaking through your own self-imposed limitations. Your limitations should form the basis of your expectation, not the limit of your capabilities. So that's my application for you today, guys. Think about what you're saying to yourself. Think about those judgments that you're pronouncing over yourself. Question those things and say, is the standard that I'm holding myself to, is that really realistic? How can I learn from my failures instead of identifying with my failures? Create this situation around yourself so that you can propel yourself to success. All right, guys, that's part 2. I'll be back with part 3 about not judging other people, because that is a prison that you create for yourself as well. All right, guys, remember to live, learn, grow, and glorify.